Sorry.
I missed something.
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what. Which concept we are dealing with?
We're going through interface.
Abstract class is done. Yes or no?
Sorry? Yes.
Abstract class.
Abstract class is not done. You will going to explain us one example.
Where we have stopped. Super is done.
Yes.
Static is done.
Yes.
Final is done.
Yes.
Okay. Now we are going to start up with abstract. Okay.
Abstract, yes, we did. Interface.
Abstract we have did.
Uh, yes, it's example. You will going to abstract only. No, I don't know. Yes, actually, I didn't. Wait.
What about you, Carol? Abstract done or is it pending?
Sorry. Yeah.
Abstract. We through see that. We just discussed.
We have discussed it, right?
Yes.
An abstract,
Okay.
mix object, interface. Hello.
Interface I think
Yes,
interface we didn't start up.
Yes, interface.
Bro.
We didn't start interface.
Okay, we will proceed with interface. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What is the specialty of abstract class?
Abstract class you can define as an abstract class or abstract method. You cannot create object. You can override the method in derived class.
Okay. And abstract class variables will act as normal variables. All those things I have discussed, right?
Yes.
What is the problem with abstract class?
We can like in which purpose, like the inheritance or like regular?
No. What is the problem with the abstract class?
I have no body.
It should be don't have a final, like it should be only public.
Okay, fine. Let me only tell you. Basically, multiple abstract classes cannot be derived.
Oh,
because
yeah,
multiple inheritance is not there in our yes, multiple abstract class cannot be derived because there is no multiple inheritance in our Java. Got it, right?
Yes.
Now, to overcome that particular drawback, we have got a feature of interface. Got my point, right?
Yeah.
Now, what is that interface? How to derive the features we are going to see now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interface is also called as pure abstract class. Okay, now? Interface is also called as pure abstract class. Interface will contain only abstract methods in it. Okay. Next, interface variables will act as final variables. Got my point, right?
Okay.
Interface variables will act as final variables. What is meant by final variables?
You cannot change just once initialized value. You cannot change like second time.
Yes. Next, multiple interfaces can be derived to a class.
Right.
Next, interface functions which are abstract need to be overridden in the derived class with public access specifier. Got my point, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, one important point you need to remember over here. Say, see, if you are deriving the characteristics from class to class, you have to use the keyword extends.
Extends. Okay.
If you are deriving the features from interface to interface, we have to use the keyword extends. Got my point, right?
Yes.
Suppose if you are deriving the features from interface to class, you have to use the keyword implements.
Okay.
Remember this point. And there is no concept of deriving the features from class to interface.
Okay.
See, class to class extends. Interface to interface extends. Interface to class implements.
Okay.
Got my point, right?
Yes. Class to class.
Any doubt so far?
No.
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 Okay, fine. Now we are going to start up with this. Say, basically, what is the meaning? I said why we need abstract class to define the architecture. Correct, right?
Yes.
To define some rules by architect, we will take the help of this particular abstract class. That's what I said. Now,
Yes.
let's say for your project, we have got so many architects. It is not like one architect. Okay. So we need to follow more than one rules. It is not like one rule. Got my point, right? See, here we have got an interface. Okay. See, its interface is empty interface. You can see this one. Empty interface is called as marker interface.
Marker interface. Okay.
MARKER, marker interface. Okay. Interfaces can be empty. Abstract classes cannot be empty. Remember this. Interfaces can be empty. Abstract classes cannot be empty.
Okay.
Any doubts so far?
No.
Next point. See, what is the use of this empty interface? I mean, marker interface.
I have no
Could you please tell
idea.
me?
No idea.
The usage is, see, basically, let's say one of the architect, he has visited one client place. Okay, no? He has visited a client place. There, he has specified some rule. You need to do that operation, this operation, so many things. But he didn't give the information like you should take numeric values only, you should have this function only, that kind of rules he didn't say. I want this kind of logic. That's what he said. Got my point, right? Where architect, instead of giving the abstract methods, he will type his comments over here. This is what the rules, this is what their expectations, everything in the comments he will mention. Got my point, right? He will mention the information over here. So one architect has did this. Is that clear so far?
Yes.
Next, one more architect, he got a particular abstract method. He mentioned the abstract method over here. Of course, here in interface, abstract method doesn't need a keyword abstract.
Okay.
Okay, now only in abstract class you need to have the keyword abstract. Here it is not required. Got my point, right?
Okay.
Next, one more architect, he has designed one more what you say interface. He has specified one more abstract method over here. See, public class abstract class implements test1 rule. So totally we are deriving 3 architects information over here. Got my point, right?
Yes.
Okay. See, as per these people, we need to have void display. As per him, we need to have void display 1. Okay, you know?
Yeah.
As per him, he might have mentioned some rules that you need to follow. Here, there is no rules. Okay, just I have derived. I didn't do anything over here. Okay, no? Okay. And one more thing, whatever abstract methods are there here, it should be derived with the public access specifier only. Remember, is that clear?
No. Can you tell me again? So what happened?
Here, abstract methods are there, right?
Yes.
That in the derived class, you need to implement, you need to override with public only.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now it should not be private or default. It should not be like that. It should be public only. Because interface internally, it will define that particular, I mean, declare that functions as public. So you have to override in the derived class with public only.
Okay.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have got a display. We have got display one function overridden with the hello welcome 1. I'm creating an object for derived class. I'm calling display 1 so that it gets executed. Got my point, right? Yes,
Yep.
sir, no. Any doubts so far?
No.
Okay. See, here we are deriving 3 interfaces. Correct, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Instead of this, you see here. This interface will extend rule. This interface will extend test. Okay, now here we will implement only test1. Even this is also same. See, here test1 we are getting display 1, as well as from test we are getting display. From this rule, whatever the rules are there, that also we are getting here. Got my point, right?
Okay.
Yes or no? It's just
Yes.
like multi-level inheritance I am following. Multiple is possible, multi-level is possible. Everything is possible with respect to interface. To show that only I have shown this.
Okay.
Any doubts so far?
No.
Oh.
Can I open next one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. My next thing is, what is membrane package? What noise? From whose? From background noise. Okay. What is meant by package? We need to see right now. Could you tell me what you know about package?
Package is just collection of the classes.
Package is nothing but
Collection of classes.
Yes.
That's it. See, now very important concept. You just listen this one very carefully. Okay.
Hmm.
Package is nothing but a folder. To say it is technically, if you say that is package, a general terminology, if you ask me to say, that is a folder. Okay, na? Got my point, right?
Yes.
From whose side is background noise there? Please mute it, na? Shermin or
Okay, just a second.
Shermin, you mute it. Yeah.
No, not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. See,
Yes.
basically, package is a general terminology. If you ask me to say, package is nothing but a folder where we will be holding set of classes, interfaces, as well as sub packages also. I'll tell you. Say, you just consider A is a package.
Yeah.
Within this package, I have got classes like A1, A2, A3. Okay, na?
Yeah.
At the same time, we have got one package with the name B. This is the sub package of A.
Okay.
Within B, I have got B1, B2, B3, as well as I have got one sub package is C.
Okay.
Within C, I have got C1, C2, C3.
Yeah.
Okay, na? We will assume A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3 as classes. Otherwise, combination of classes and interfaces. Okay, na?
Yeah.
When it comes to this one, it is a package. This is a sub package of A, and this is a sub package of B. Clear, right? I hope you know within the folder you can have one more folder.
Yeah.
Same way, within this folder we have got B folder. Within B folder we have got C folder, and within A folder we have got some files A1, A2, A3, and within B folder I have got B1, B2, B3. Within C folder I have got C1, C2, C3. Okay, na?
Yeah.
Yep.
Any doubts so far?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Okay, happy. Now, next thing is, I want to, let's say, I will write some XYZ class.
Okay.
This program, I want to store it into C package.
Okay.
So getting my point, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How to store?
How to
Kerala.
store? Okay. So C package.
Yes. Can you repeat
what
it
to do?
again?
This
C
XYZ
package.
program I have written. This is XYZ is my program. This program I have to store it in C package. What to do?
Just put it in be like the folder, like in the folder C, right? Just specify the path.
C package. Specify the path, not needed. Okay, see, in our program, as a first line, you have to mention this keyword package.
Okay.
Under which package? Under C package you want. C is there under B. B is there under A. Correct, right?
A.
So
Yes.
A dot B dot C semicolon. First line you have to mention this in your program. So far we didn't learn about this concept because in now onwards we need to follow these rules. As per company standards, first line of your program you need to have this one. Package determination you need to have. Where exactly you are storing your program you have to mention. Okay, na? See, under A we have got B. Under B we have got C. Under C my XYZ program will get saved. Got my program? Got my concept right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Next. Next thing is, see, this program, whichever is getting saved over there, what is the purpose of this package? In the sense, reusability is what one important thing what you need to know. Got my point, right?
Okay. Yeah. Reusability.
Let's say I have got one ABC program. Okay. In this ABC program, I want a class from C package. Okay, no? See,
Okay.
first statement of any program, it should be package only. Let's say for this, I'm not storing in any of the packages. So I will not write that package keyword. Ignore this. Is that clear? Yes or no? Okay. I don't want to store it under any package. So I'm not writing package keyword. So first line, I didn't write. Second line, you need to specify import.
Okay.
Import. Which class you need to import? Let's assume I want C2 class. From which package? From C package. So you have to mention A dot B dot C dot C2. Got my point, right? We are importing C2 class from C package, where C is the sub package of B. B is the sub package of A. Any doubts so far?
No.
Okay. Let's assume I want all the classes of C package. Instead of you defining C.C1, C.C2, C.C3, you just mention star.
Okay. Just for the C package.
Yes. From the C package, all the classes you want in the sense, what will happen? You just mention star. Star is a pattern matching character which will match all the classes and interfaces of that package. You're getting my point, right?
I have a quick question. So if I want to take from B package, then I will going to do that A dot B dot start dot C.
Why you need a star dot C? You need till B only, right? B dot star.
Oh, then there will be no C. Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, that was my question. Okay. Thank you.
Is that clear, right? Star is meant for matching all the classes and interfaces.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Any doubts so far?
No.
Kerala.
So if we just write import A dot star, can we use all of those or no? We just have to go by that.
That's what my next question.
Okay.
Now, if I mention,
yeah,
if I mention A dot star, what all I will get?
A package.
Sorry? A1,
yes,
A2,
A1,
A3.
A2, yes, only that.
What about this? What about this? B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3? Because these are all there under A only, right? What about this?
Yeah, yes.
You'll get everything.
All. Yes, everything.
You'll
yes.
get all. What about you, Carol?
I think so.
Yeah, we can do access everything. Just A dot star, you can do access everything.
What is my definition for star?
Everything.
Matching.
It will match all the classes and interfaces. I didn't mention that it will match for packages.
Oh. Then
that
just
means,
only A1, A2, A3.
Yes. B package, C package classes will never match. Remember this. Okay, na? The people, they'll get confused with this.
Okay.
See, suppose if you want B package classes in the sense, you have to mention import A dot B dot star. If you want, see, if you want C package classes also, A dot B dot C dot star. That is mandatory. Okay, now.
Got it.
Now with these three statements, all the classes from all the packages, you will get it.
Okay.
Got my point, right? Any doubts so far?
No.
No.
Okay. So you understood. For storing, you have to use package keyword as a first line. First line, remember, it should be package.
Yes.
You should
Yes.
not include import as your first line. After that, package you should not include. If package is not there, import can be first line. Whenever
Okay.
package and import both are there, package should be first, then only
Right.
import should come into picture. Okay, now?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Next, package. This is meant for storing. This is meant for importing. Okay. And what is the purpose of star also I mentioned. Whenever, remember one important point over here I need to mention. That is, whenever if you need to import few classes from a package, you just mention a dot a1, a dot a2, a dot a3, like this. Few classes in the sense you just import specifically classes. You're getting my
Okay.
point, right? If you are importing majority from that package in the sense, at the time star is good option. Majority. Okay, na?
Okay.
Okay.
For every time if you mention star in the sense, see all the classes of that package, if it is getting loaded into a program, it will be time consuming.
Yeah.
Okay, na? Performance of your program will get degraded. Performance issues will arise in company. Your project, they will not allow you to entertain these kind of things.
Okay.
Remember this point. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
is that clear, Karen?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, now we will see one example in practical with respect to this one. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, keywords. Mhm. Okay. See, we are there in package B. You're
Okay.
getting my point? We are there in package B, and in package A, I have got, see, in package A, I have got a class which is holding public void display and protected string get data. Okay, now?
Okay.
See, remember one important thing I have to mention over here. That is access specifier. In detail, you can get to know.
Oh,
You're getting my point, right? See, here display function is there. I will remove this. Both are, this class is public. Within that, we have got two functions. Both are public. Got my point, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is the other package. I'll remove this. Other package, I will say import a dot a star, because in that package I have got very less, what do you say? Very only one class is there. I can directly mention star. Otherwise, I can mention a dot a. Got my point, right?
Okay.
Any doubts so far?
No.
Okay. Next, I will extend a. Okay, no? Yes or no? And now we are creating object for this class display. See, display in the sense control will go to this display which is public. So I'm able to access, that will print hello, welcome, happy. Okay, now? And gd dot get data function I'm calling. Control will go to this one. Even this is public, that will return data that I'll be displaying here. So the output you can get it. Hello, welcome as well as data. Any doubts so far?
No.
No.
Okay, fine, happy. Now, public in the sense everywhere. See, this is there in one package, that is there in another package. Everywhere we can access. Okay, now. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yep.
Let's say if it is private. If it is private, see, automatically here you will get error. See, what is the error? The method get data from type A is not visible. Got my point, right? Because this get data, as it is private, it can be accessible only within this class. You got my point, right? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Next, I will remove this. This is default. Okay. Default in the sense you can access. See, now also you will get error. Default means within this package any class can access. Private means within this class any class, any function can access. Suppose if it is default, within this package any class can access.
Yeah.
Within this package, if you have some other classes now, that also can use this get data function. Got my point, right? Suppose if I specify, sorry,
No, nothing.
Carol.
Nothing.
Okay.
I say nothing.
If I specify protected, see, within the package which has derived my package can use it. Okay, now which has derived. Suppose if I didn't derive that package, I cannot access that get data function. You getting my point, right?
Yes.
As I have derived it, so I can access it. If I didn't derive, I cannot access this.
Yes.
Got my point, right? See, now one important thing I have to mention over here. That is import a.a. In the sense, in this program, okay, now in this program, how many of our classes are there? For all the classes, this A class will be available to access.
Okay.
Suppose if you have only one class, for this class only, this class has to be accessed. In the sense, simply comment this and directly you mention extends a.a. Got my point, right?
Yeah.
Simple. Just from a package, I'm extending a class, because in this program only one class is there. Even that class only needs only one class. At the time, you just mention this. That is sufficient. Whenever in this program, if you have multiple classes, otherwise in this package, if you want multiple classes, then import statement is good option for you. Is that clear? Any doubts? This is a very important point to remember.
Okay.
Is that clear, Carol?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what package concept is all about, as well as access specifiers concept is all about. Next, we will proceed with next concept now. Okay, na? Constructors are done, right?
Yes. Constructors are done.
Okay. Now we'll go for next concept, that is exception handling.
Okay. Exception handling.
What is meant by exception?
Exception means which is not common, like it's not happen often.
Okay.
Like different from other.
What about you, sir? Carol.
Exception means the error while compiling it throws is somewhere. If it doesn't compile proper way, it just throws the like warning or error.
Okay.
So unexpected outcome basically.
Okay. Abnormal condition which terminates your program during its runtime is called as exception. Got my point, right?
So
Yeah, an abnormal condition which terminates your program during its runtime.
Okay.
Is called as exception. Is that clear?
Yep.
Okay. Any information about exception, Carol? Do you know anything about this?
So we need to handle that if it comes like that, so we can continue run the program.
That's it. Hierarchy first we need to know, then we will go for that.
It will
first
go
tell me the
in
hierarchy.
The main method, like try, catch.
You are directly going for exception handler, sir.
Okay. So
I'm saying about hierarchy. This is very important, ma. You just listen this, okay?
Yeah.
I'm erasing this, okay?
Okay.
See, this is very important. Hierarchy of exception classes, okay? See,
yep.
Which is the superclass for all the classes in Java?
Object.
Okay, under object we have got throwable. Throwable is the superclass for all the exceptions.
Okay.
No?
Yeah.
And this is from lang package only. Of course, the whatever I'm discussing right now, all the things are from lang package only, majorly. Okay. Some are from different packages. We will discuss about that later. Okay.
Okay.
This throwable is the superclass for all the exceptions. Conditions apply. What is that conditions apply? Let me tell you. See, under throwable, we have got two classes. One is exception, another one is error. This is the superclass for all the exceptions as well as errors. What is the difference between exception and error? We need to know. Can you tell me, sir?
So exception means like abnormal condition which is occurred while running the program. Error means specific code block which give the generate the error, like what it says. I can't properly describe, but that's what I have now.
Anything else?
Hello?
Yes,
Not
yes.
Right.
See, basically errors are human mistakes, I can say. First thing,
Yeah.
I will say errors as human mistakes. Okay, na? Where that is your mistake. See, if you didn't set the JDK path, your program will not run. Whose mistake is that?
Mine, like a programmer.
You didn't set the you didn't set the path properly. That is your mistake. Correct, right?
Right. Yes.
You are executing JDK 1.9 programs in JDK 1.5. Whose mistake is that? Without knowing the version, you are executing the program.
That's like.
You got my point, right?
Yep.
One version programs you are executing in another version, which is not there. That is your mistake. Correct, right? And your program is expecting some huge memory. You are not providing that memory. Whose mistake is that?
Coding mistake,
All
programmer.
these things, programmer. All these mistakes are programmer. With your intelligence, you should have solved it, but you didn't do that.
Right.
Correct, right?
Mhm.
So all these things are human mistakes. You have to solve this. Okay, now
Yep.
Yes.
program cannot handle this. Remember. Okay, now.
Hmm.
Okay. So what are the errors? Path issue. Next, next one more. Version
Like
issue.
human part.
Memory
Then
issues. Okay, now assertion issues. So many things like this. Okay, now.
Hmm.
All these things are human mistakes. You have to solve this. So we are not going to speak anything about this. Okay.
yeah.
If you didn't set the path, means I told you many times. You set the path. You load this. You load that. So many things I mentioned. But still, if you didn't listen, means what we can do now. Under exception. Now we need to discuss about exceptions. Okay.
Hmm.
Under exception, we have got runtime exception. Another one is compile time exception. Got my point, right?
Yep.
Runtime exceptions is also called as unchecked exception. And
Okay.
compile time exception is also called as checked exception.
Okay.
See, okay, no? Got my point, right?
Yes.
Yes or no? That means, say, first we will speak about compile time exceptions. These are the exceptions which will not allow you to compile only.
Okay.
Got my point, right?
Hmm.
Could you please tell me what are the compile time exceptions?
Does not allow to compile the program.
Sorry?
It doesn't allow to compile the program.
Yes. Which are those?
Like compile time, so like system, or like the system or pro, like what it says, like system error, like system handler.
Next.
That's all I have.
Next.
I don't know right now.
You are trying to open the file. You are trying to read the contents from that file. Okay, now? Let's assume I want to read the content from a file. Where for reading the content from a file, we need to have that file, right?
Yeah.
Let's suppose you didn't specify that file only. Okay, now?
Yeah.
First thing, you might have entered the path wrongly. Second thing. Third thing is that file is read protected.
Okay.
So many things. Whose mistake is that? Whether file is there or not, whether file is readable or not, whether file format is correct or not, file path is correct or not, that you should have checked first, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
Whose mistake is that?
Programmer.
Okay.
Correct, right?
Yes.
That is your mistake. You have did a mistake, and if you are blaming the program, how it will give you the exceptions? How it will handle the exceptions? You tell me. Got it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you are trying to derive the class. Okay, now? You are trying to inherit a class. That the class you are not able to locate it. I mean, program is not able to locate it. You have given given some wrong location, otherwise the class itself you didn't define. So many things. Got my point, right?
Yes.
Whose mistake is that? That is your mistake. Without knowing where it is available, whether it is available, you are trying to inherit. You are trying to
Yes.
access the methods. You are trying to use the variables.
Hmm.
All these things are your mistakes. Correct, right?
Hmm.
So all those things comes under checked exceptions. Okay, no?
Yes.
Is that clear, Carol?
Yep.
So these all the things you have to resolve. Otherwise, your program will never get compiled only. And just now you have observed this. I mean, this that particular class is not providing that function. It is private. Without knowing that accessibility, I mean, without knowing the access specifier of that particular function, you are trying to use it over here. Whose mistake? Your mistake. Correct, right?
Yes.
See, so many mistakes like this. All these things comes under compile time exceptions. That as a developer, we should know the rules before using it. We should know what is its level, what is its presence, whether it is available. So many things. Any doubt so far?
No.
No.
Okay. So errors, compile time exceptions, user cannot uh, handle it through program. User manually he has to fix it with his intelligence. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
Next, when it comes to runtime exception. Runtime exception, of course. See, I will develop a project. I will release it into the market. Which kind of user will use my application is not predictable. Whether the end user is a, what you say, layman, whether the end user is a professional, like this, so many confusions will be there. We cannot predict. All users are technical people. All users are layman. What kind of inputs they will provide, all those things we cannot predict. In any scenario, my application should not go down. That is what the thing what I can do as a programmer. Got my point, right? For that sake, runtime exceptions, we need to handle it through program. Okay, now? Now, how this runtime exceptions, unchecked exceptions will be there, we are going to see now. Okay? Tell me, sir.
Yes, nothing.
Which are the unchecked exceptions available? I mean, runtime exceptions.
Array index. If you're using array index out of bound, if you're using like any other defined class, and like the like basically if we are using any like any what kind of any feature of Java, but we are not describing, like we are trying to in a proper not proper way, so it's like give errors like unchecked exception.
Okay, see, runtime exceptions are also called as unchecked exception. Example, see, first one is divided by 0. That is arithmetic exception, first thing. Okay, general globally accepted exception is this one only. I'm asking user to enter some numeric value for performing division, where as a denominator he has entered 0. Divided by 0, it is not possible. Correct, right?
Yeah.
So it will raise an exception, that is arithmetic exception, because that is an arithmetic operation. So it goes to arithmetic exception. Is that clear?
Yes.
Next, illegal accessible exception. You will not be having permission. You will not be having permission to access one particular URL. Admin will be having access to one particular URL. You are a general user. You will not be having access to that URL. Got my point, right? But still you are trying to hit that URL. Okay, now what I said, you should not touch that. Still, if you go and touch that, I have to handle that exception, right? For that, illegal accessible exception is what we will show.
Okay.
Okay, no? Next. We are asking user to enter numbers for performing addition. But user has entered characters, otherwise spaces. Okay, no? Next, I'm asking user to enter only 3 values, but he has entered 5 values.
Okay.
Got my point, right?
Yes.
Next, I have asked the user to enter the values in what you say, second, third position like this. But he has entered the values in -1, -2 positions of an array.
Okay.
Array index will start from 0. But he has provided the values in negative index, which is wrong. Correct, right?
Yes.
Like this, so many exceptions comes under, sir. So many exceptions comes under this particular, what you say, runtime exception. We are trying to connect to the database. That particular database, it will be available in remote location. That remote location system is down. The database itself is not available. The database version and our version driver, it is not matching. Okay, na? Columns, fields in that particular and fields in our program is not matching. And login credentials are not matching. So many things like this. Got it, right?
Yeah.
Where all these things comes under your runtime exceptions. Okay, na? Where to handle this particular type of situation, we have to write the code with exception handlers. So that tomorrow, after we deploy the project to the customers, if they do any mistakes also, instead of breaking the application in between, it will show some other message. Please try after some time. Please enter valid input. Please enter this kind of input. Something alternate messages can be shown to the user.
Okay.
Got my point, right? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
That is what the speciality. That is what the usage of exception handlers. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now we need to know what are the exception handlers available in Java. Try, catch, finally,
Final.
throw.
Throws. Okay.
Throw. These are the 5 different exception handlers available in Java. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any doubt so far?
No.
No.
Okay. Next important thing is one more important thing. Yeah, these things anyway we will be learning about this, and we will use this one as exception handlers in our program. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, one important question is, so far we have executed around 20 plus programs. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So, which is the default exception handler in Java so far?
Class not found.
Sorry?
Like class not found if we don't have the main.
No, sir. Which is the default exception handler in Java? So far, we didn't handle the exception.
I think
So who has handled the exception so far?
throw.
No, no.
Just
Maybe
Sorry.
the throws, right? Throws.
By tomorrow, you find out and let me know.
Okay. So the basically
Okay,
one
that's your.
question is, or no, I'm saying okay, we'll find out. But so the errors and the exception we can remember as this way too. The errors like system like specification error by the programmer, right? The compile time like
Yes.
exception means like while the coding error like during the coding error like programmer make a mistake,
Correct.
and the runtime error like the while user entered the data like any unspecific format which we didn't handle that like in this proper way, it generate the runtime exception, right?
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Okay, na? Next,
All right.
in tomorrow's session, we are going to start up with exception handlers. At the same time, we are going to start up with other things. By the time you find out which is the default exception handler for Java.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, na?
Throws.
Okay.
Throws.
Okay. See you tomorrow. And the same
So
time only.
tomorrow is 12 time. 12, right? 12 central.
No, 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 not 12. Same time. Today it is 11, right?
Yes.
So it's
11
every time
o'clock.
it's gonna be 1 hour early.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's 1
from
hour
now
early.
onwards, it will be 1 hour early. Okay, na?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's at 11 o'clock.
Okay, na?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fine. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Okay.